New York is a place that never forgives silence. When the headlines start to fade, it usually means something big is about to happen. And in the Yankees' case, that something has a name, a position, and a question mark on the contract: Jazz Chisholm Jr. So here's what you should do, Bronx Nation. Before we dive into the story, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Here we don't just talk about rumors. We talk about context, locker room decisions, and the moves that truly shape the future of the Yankees. Every subscription helps this space, made by fans and for fans. Keep growing, bringing honest analysis and conversations you won't find on the big networks. If you live and breathe the Bronx, feel the weight of the number 99 jersey, and follow every rumor like it's another inning at Yankee Stadium. This is your place. So stick around, because this story about Jazz Chisholm Jr. might just be the start of one of the biggest decisions of the upcoming offseason. The all-star second baseman, known for his energy and charisma, is entering his final year of team control. At 27 years old, after a solid season, 31 home runs, 31 stolen bases, and in .813 OPS, Chisholm should be in a great position. But what's echoing through the halls of Yankee Stadium is uncertainty. According to reporter Greg Joyce of the New York Post, a contract extension before the start of the 2026 season is unlikely. And that puts the player in a situation every athlete dreads: the walk year, the season where you have to prove you deserve to stay. That's where the numbers start telling the story. Chisholm currently earns $5.85 million, but is projected to make nearly double, around $11 million, through arbitration in 2026. And while that's fair for an all-star player, the Yankees are facing a tough decision: pay for potential or clear the path for a more predictable option. That's where another name enters the picture, straight from Florida: Brandon Lowe. A 31-year-old veteran with 8 seasons for the Tampa Bay Rays, also heading into his final contract year, set to earn $11.5 million. Analyst and former GM Jim Bowden said that if the Rays want to trade him, now is the time, and that Lowe would make logical sense to the Yankees if they choose to make a move. The comparison is inevitable. In 2025, both Lowe and Chisholm hit 31 home runs, tied at the top, but they play two very different brands of baseball. Chisholm is pure electricity, a player who turns routine hits into moments, who plays with rhythm, swagger, and flair. Lowe is the opposite: technical, methodical, an infield workhorse. His OPS was .785, slightly below Chisholm's, but his defense was more reliable. Only 8 errors compared to Chisholm's 12. That contrast on the field also reflects a difference in philosophy. Under Aaron Boone, the Yankees face an identity crisis. The lineup has power but lacks defensive consistency and tactical balance. Chisholm brings spark, aggression, and speed, qualities that energize the team but also come with risk. Lowe provides steadiness, something New York analysts see as a virtue amid the offensive volatility of the roster. Looking closer, the decision becomes even more complex. Lowe isn't fast. He stole just 3 bases last season, but he excels at the small things: positioning, field awareness, coverage. He's the kind of player who rarely appears in highlights, but prevents the mistakes that lose games. And on a team like the Yankees, where every error becomes a headline that matters, Chisholm, on the other hand, is the kind of player who ignites a fan base. The Bronx buzzes when he steps on the field. His energy is contagious, but he's also emotional, and when things go wrong, that intensity can flip into frustration. The problem is, in New York, frustration fuels criticism. Behind the scenes, the Yankees front office is crunching the numbers, with names like Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and Garrett Cole already weighing down the payroll. Every contract decision has to balance talent and cost. And here, Brandon Lowe might seem like a strategic alternative. A veteran open to a short extension, maybe 3 years at $10 million per season. A deal that keeps quality without overextending the budget. But what if Chisholm breaks out? What if in 2026, he has the best year of his career? 35 home runs, 40 steals, another all-star nod, and does it wearing another team's colors? That's the question haunting Yankee Stadium. Letting go of a talent like that could easily become one of those classic New York regrets. From a tactical standpoint, there's another factor. Boone needs someone who can sustain the team's offensive rhythm. Chisholm adds speed and chaos on the base paths, but can hurt the infield with errors and mental lapses. Lowe, with his reliable glove and compact swing, could bring the defensive control that tight games demand. This decision goes beyond statistics. It's about identity. Chisholm represents the new Yankees, bold, fast, emotional. Lowe represents the old school, disciplined, steady, pragmatic. And the real question is, which version of themselves does the Bronx want to embrace? Sources close to the organization suggest that short-term stability is the priority. The team wants to tighten up its defense and find a better balance between aggression and control. That puts Chisholm in a vulnerable position. A slow start next season could fuel trade rumors quickly. And if that happens, potential suitors are already lining up. The Mariners, Brewers, and Giants are reportedly keeping a close eye. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay has a long history of moving veterans at just the right time to avoid losing them for nothing. If the timing aligns, Lowe could be the kind of quiet acquisition that changes a team without stealing the headlines. In the end, this standoff says a lot about who the Yankees want to be. A team driven by passion and instinct, or a well-oiled machine built on precision and discipline. Chisholm brings flair, charisma, and unpredictability. Lowe brings security, technique, and consistency. Neither choice is wrong, but each one takes the Bronx down a completely different path. And maybe the biggest fear among Yankees fans isn't seeing Jazz Chisholm leave. It's watching him explode somewhere else while New York keeps searching for the balance it's been missing for years. So, Bronx Nation, the ball's in your court. If it were your call, would you stick with Chisholm's spark or go with low stability? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because this second base saga is far from over. And as always, when the Bronx goes quiet, it's only because the next bomb is about to drop.